All right, what is it? It's Thursday night. Almost at the end of January already. My God, this constant progress of time, I'm not a fan. Gotta say, it's all a bit much. All right, I need to get a few things ready. Let's get the Discord. Where are we? Oh, that's what I was going to do. Punch drink, get that up. Alrighty, I have things happening now. And a little drinky poo. Ooh, that's pretty good. Want it to get a bit colder, I think. That's what I think. It's all right. Well, now I'm going to work out if I'm going to make a cocktail. Make an Amaro syrup. I mean, I might try that. Equal parts cocktails like Attaboy. Share what I'm looking at. Not anyone's really here for the stream yet. Okay. Sweet sour bitter, yes. And spice, so ginger. Bug cocktails, praying mantis, lanternfly, maverick. Mosquito, praying mantis. Maverick. Lanternfly, rum and Mexican Amaro. Okay, I kind of like the sound of that. Hey, how you doing? Home for the elderly. Just looking at ideas for making a cocktail. The lanternfly. Rum. Lemon juice. I've got a ginger syrup. And an Amaro. Juiced ginger. Jesus, that would be so gingery. More gingery than my friggin' syrup, I think. A Mexican digestif that recalls Angostura. I need to find some more about that. Is it something like Fernet? Hey, Greg, and hello, Madam Butterfly. I'm looking at ideas here. So I'm looking at a review of this thing while I try to decide what I'm doing. So Amari in Mexico, yes. So this one, darker, made from Angostura and macerated cherries. Cherry cola character. Oh, I have an idea for making my own. Yeah, make 50% cherry liqueur and 50% Angostura bitters. Look, check. Okay, I'm going to stop with that. Check out the color of this clarified cocktail I made today. Had blue curacao in it, and it's come out this turquoise green color. Not sure you're getting an accurate color there. It looks much greener to me in person than it looks on the screen. But looks, it's a winner. Taste, it's a winner, because I used a bitter aperitivo in it as well, and it's taken the edge off it. There's a nice contrast. It's sweet up front, and I actually used more milk than I normally do. So it's got this sort of richer, silky mouthfeel, and you just get a little touch of bitterness on the end, and it's all round a good drink. And I think it's lower alcohol content than a lot of my clarified cocktails, because I used more milk. Probably less than 20%. In fact, I'm quite confident it's less than 20%. I could be bothered making up the mathematics to work it out. I just love blue curacao and actually other artificially colored things. So if you're using like a liqueur that's got red coloring in it, because it's strawberry, but it's red because it's got red coloring in it. It leaves behind a lot of the red coloring. And yeah, blue curacao almost always makes a clarified cocktail look really good. And I have a stupid oversupply of blue curacao. I was explaining this to Mrs. Angry today. Twice, I wrongly was in like Dan Murphy's and go, oh, I think I need blue curacao, and it's on special there. And I actually had a full bottle at home, and on 2 separate occasions, I ended up with 3 bottles of blue curacao, which is ridiculous and is going to take me forever to get through, like years. So yeah, I wanted to finish this bittersweet Amaro I had, which I'd had for a while. So I did, and there's a bit of whiskey in this, and blue curacao, and lemon syrup and orange juice. Love pink. I mean, that's the thing. If I use a red liqueur in particular, something that's got artificial coloring in it, the red will carry through to the end product. In fact, even sometimes natural colors like blood orange. I'm a huge fan of blood orange. I think the juice tastes better than regular orange juice, but presentation-wise, particularly when you put it in something and clarify it, the red comes through, and so you get this clear, pinky red drink, which also looks good. Whereas the brown spirits, whiskey, brandy, rum, which get the color from the barrel, from the char on the inside of the barrel, most of the color gets stripped out of that because it's not an artificial coloring usually. And it ends up being very pale yellow. Yes. Have I ever made a flaming Lamborghini? Clarifying the cocktail. Yes, well, there was some rich bastard I didn't like driving past in a Lamborghini, and I threw a Molotov at him. I'm going to go with no, I haven't. Let's see what that traditionally is. Fuck off, Windows. We are not restarting. Fuck you. Flaming Lamborghini. Make me a cocktail. Says this is how you make it. Oh, Jesus, fuck. What was that? Bailey's coffee liqueur. Oh, you can guarantee I've never made this. Bailey's coffee liqueur, Sambuca, and blue curacao. Bailey's and coffee liqueur can both fuck off as far as I'm concerned. Sambuca, well, that's an anise flavor. I could do, what do you call it? Absinthe. Similar flavor profile to Sambuca. I suppose, also, I'm just thinking Bailey's and then a coffee liqueur, which is going to be brown or black. And Sambuca, I think there are a few variants. There's a clear Sambuca and a black Sambuca, I think. Blue Kush, God, that's going to be muddy just in appearance. All right. So the idea is you layer it and set it on fire. Okay. Oh, and that's why, yeah, putting Irish cream because it's going to sink. It's like, and let's go, oh, Bailey's is a creepy coffee is roast. No, if it's a shot, you're not going to take your standing. You're just going to do the fucking shot. Saying Sambuca brings a hint of anise is wild because Sambuca is going to bring a truckload of anise. Ugh. It's a big no from me. Okay, you think it's yum. Makes like a blue flame. So what's on the top? You're literally putting blue curacao on the top and setting that on fire? Which, I mean, you can, but it's not that high alcohol content. A little bit difficult to set it on fire. First time you heard the term Molotov cocktail, I thought it was an actual drink. Be your teen. Yeah, well. That was from, yes, Comrade Molotov in the Soviet Union. Was in Stalin's inner circle. Oh, actually, I'm really liking this clarified cocktail. You had one made for you last night at a restaurant. Oh, you let the bartender decide. Nice. That's always fun. If you like things. It's a while since I've set something on fire. I do actually kind of like making drinks and setting them on fire. Then particularly like do cinnamon powder on them, which ignites in the flame, so it gets really spectacular. The higher the proof of the alcohol, the easier it is to set on fire. So if it's blue curacao you're setting on fire, it'll burn, but God, you're making your life difficult because it's comparatively low ABV. Whereas, these higher ABV things, overproof rum, whiskey. I mean, you don't even have to go to the bloody Polish rectified spirit. I've got a couple of quite high proof things, including my absinthe, of course. Ooh. Don't know that I've got the motivation to make. Actually, you know what? Like I said, I might just workshop something tonight, not on camera. Oh, I was going to. Okay, I am going to do a little bit of talking for video because this is actually going to have to be recorded over multiple nights because I'm flavoring something and let it sit for a week. Used to play with fire as a kid. They're not really that visible. I've got burn scars on my thumb from having burning plastic dropped on my hand. Yes. Okay. I do want to talk about Despacito, but I'm going to quickly record a bit of video and then we'll talk about alternatives with Despacito and maybe make it tomorrow night. Because you could do radically different things. All right. Get the chair out the way. Oh, look, I've rearranged over here. Thing I was threatening to do. I moved the bed. See, there's a big empty spot here. I put one of my old drink carts on, so it's not there, and I can put the ring light and camera completely out of the way there, and the desk is basically clear. There was so much shit on here before. Got some pictures, which is nice. So, actually, a pretty big difference. All right, let's do this. Where are we? Okay. Right, so I do want to get this over here. Okay, and the camera. Don't actually need the GoPro for this. I'll just put it over here. That's about it. Okay, I'll just get ready over here. All right. Take this on. I should script these things, and I just don't. But I really should. Oops, I trod on my light. What am I doing here? I really should probably get a new one of these that doesn't have such a dodgy connection. But say la vie. That's a bit more like it. All right. I think we're ready to go. That's ready. Oh shit! I fucking moved the camera then accidentally. Okay, hang on. G'day, cocktail lovers. I'm doing a bit of an experiment tonight. Well, I'm starting it tonight. It's going to take at least a week or so to finish because I'm flavoring some whiskey. I'm going to do 2 different styles of apple whiskey because, again, this whole thing started with, well, let's call it a tale of 2 syrups. This syrup, which I often bring out, this is my spiced apple brown sugar syrup. And I love this syrup. It's one of the best things I've ever made. I regularly use it in cocktails, particularly old-fashioned style ones. And I like making a really simple liqueur with it. Equal parts this, brandy, rum, and whiskey. And it tastes so good. I recently used up my last batch of that sugar syrup making a new batch of the liqueur. So it was time to make some of the syrup again. And that starts out fairly simply, a couple of apples. And I peel the apples and then slice them thinly. And here's the thing where I like to use things more than once. When I made this, I actually left the peel on the apple, but the apple is really nice to keep and eat afterwards. It's so yummy. Would probably make a killer apple pie. But I found the apple tasted better if it didn't have peel. So I peeled the apples. I could, of course, simply throw the apple peel away, but I thought I can make a syrup with that, simply covering the peel with some sugar syrup. And I've done this a couple of times, and it does make a nice syrup. But I wanted to do something different. But to make this stuff, it's pretty straightforward. With the... Oh, car going past too. To make the spiced brown sugar apple syrup, you need cooking spices. You go with whatever you have or what you like. I was going with what was in my cupboard. It's a mix. There is star anise, cloves, cardamom, nutmeg, and allspice, and some cinnamon sticks in there as well. I start by just toasting them in a saucepan. Don't want them to burn, but keep them on the heat for a while till they start to toast a bit and the flavors waft up. Oh, another car going past. The first phase of making the syrup is pretty straightforward. Thinly sliced apple pieces and just cover them with sugar. I tend to weigh the apples and then cover them in twice their weight in sugar. This time I'm using a mix of brown sugar and dark brown sugar. The apple peel is also going to make a syrup. This is with caster sugar, and the ratio, I'm doing the same. I weighed the apple peel and then just covered it in twice their weight in caster sugar. And a little tip that I do, the caster sugar is not just plain caster sugar. I actually flavor it. I leave in some vanilla bean pods and some cinnamon sticks that I'd previously used in something else, and I just leave them in a container with the sugar, and the sugar really picks up the flavor. Gives it that little bit of extra zing. When the cooking spices are toasted, you give these both enough time and the sliced apple and apple peel will liquefy the sugar. It often doesn't take very long. It might take a couple of hours. Sometimes it's easy to just leave it overnight and it'll be ready the next day. There's cars. Why are there so many cars? Oh God, still. Or is that a plane? I think it's a plane. With the spiced brown sugar syrup, we just add the whole lot, the sugar and the syrup. Ugh. No, there's definitely a plane going over now. I wonder if my mic's picking it up. I'm just going to keep going. To complete the spiced apple brown sugar syrup, we just add the syrup and the apple slices to the pot that's got the cooking spices. It's still on the heat, low heat. We just want it simmering. And then you stir all that in. You might want to add a little bit more water to make sure the sugar is completely dissolved. But I just let that simmer, 15 minutes, half an hour, because you just want all those flavors to permeate. And then we're going to strain out the actual spices and the apple slices, so we've just got the syrup. Another fun bit about using things more than once, I'm trying to go as little waste as possible. After I separate the apple peel, another fun part of using things more than once to minimize waste, after I separate the apple for eating later from the bits of cooking spice, my other half, she actually dries out those cooking spices again and then grinds them up to a powder, and that's just really flavorful. She just adds that to hot chocolate or shakes, whatever, to give them a bit of zing. It's just like, do one thing, but it actually ends up letting you do multiple things. I love it. Syrup's made. I'm getting to the point where now I'm going to add some whiskey. I've got these little containers. This is the apple peels and the syrup, and this is the slices of apple, and they've carried a bit of the syrup in with them as well. And now I'm simply going to add some whiskey. I have a lot of whiskeys. I was wondering which one to use. I decided to use this one, the Whistle Pig Rye, honestly, because I don't particularly care for it. And I'm hoping this process improves it. So we pour half of it into the apple peel and half of it into the apple slices. Fun bottle though, I think I'll keep it. Now I'm going to leave these for a week and then I'll taste it. I'll agitate this, shake them like every day or so at least, just to make sure everything's blending in. And in a week, I'll do a taste test and see if I like how they've turned out. All right. And that's that. I don't think I'll do any other cocktail videos tonight. I just wanted to record that bit. And I didn't even fill up the things. So I'm thinking I might top it with Nova. Okay, I need to decide. Twofold, maybe. Okay, looking at all the whiskies here. Is there one I want to use up? What's this one? New bottle of twofold. What's this one? Ooh, that's the high proof Archie Rose one. What's this one? That's Betritis cask. I don't want to waste that. Nova. You know what? I think. Wait, what's this one? Smoked rye. I think. Unless what's in this? Oh, that's the muscat. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to open this bottle of twofold and just top this up. All right. Okay. Oh, look, the thing that seals the bottle is actually working the way it's meant to. Will wonders never cease? Good work, Starwood. That's still not coming off. Why is it not coming off? Motherfucker. Ah. And then there we go. Finally got it. All right. Got all that off. Put it in the bin. Okay. Now, won't even bring this over to the mic for glug glug because these new wide neck bottles don't glug glug. I guess it did a bit. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Put these lids on. Oh, wait. Christ, that's not still recording, is it? No, I just haven't switched it off. Wasn't recording, though. Do that. Put the lid on. All right. That doesn't seem like it's on properly. Now it is. Okay. So, we'll try these in a week. Hey, Celtic King. How you doing, by the way? You're going to sit in my chair, spin around while doing it. Well, I get the angle. All right. Yeah, I kind of like doing unscripted. That shit. But I've looked it up. That's just the thing they fucking do. Something to do with the firmware. But anyway. All right. So this has got all this sugar in here that needs to dissolve. There we go. All right. So apple peel whiskey and spiced apple whiskey. Which is going to be better? Well, we'll taste them in a week. I just have to remember to regularly shake them to make sure the sugar's all blended in. All right. They're going to be quite different, I think. And Celtic, doing fine and dandy. Thank you. Okay, Despacito. So we had talked, and I think the absolute simplest way to make a Despacito would be to make a Paloma, which normally has grapefruit soda in it, and just make it with Pasito and call it Despacito. But as we were discussing the other time, because I looked it up, because Despacito means slowly in Spanish. And so I had the idea of using sloe gin and Then it becomes more like a margarita, because a margarita has orange liqueur in it, and the fruity gin could be in things. So it's almost like making a margarita, but with slow gin in place of the orange liqueur, and then adding the pasito to make it Despacito. But here is the radical alternative. Like, yes, you can just pour the pasito into a drink and have a fizzy drink. You could also turn it into a syrup. And I've done this before, but you basically put the pasito in a saucepan and bring it to a boil, and then just simmer it to evaporate off most of the water in it, so it gets thicker and thicker and the flavor gets stronger, and then it's a syrup. And then you could make like the equivalent of an old fashioned, like a tequila old fashioned, with the pasito syrup in it, and call that a Despacito. Or alternatively, I mean, again, simpler was the first official stream cocktail, the Snosbury Fizz, was equal parts sloe gin whiskey and topped with soda. So that's what the Despacito could be, except equal parts sloe gin tequila and just topped with the pasito, and that's a Despacito. Yeah, I mean, I get a little bit obsessed with making syrups and infusions and whatnot. An escape from the local prison yesterday. When I was in Bathurst, there's a prison in Bathurst. It's quite well known because it used to be maximum security, and there was a big expose about how violent and abusive the place was, and it got completely changed and was then just a medium security place. But it was a notoriously violent, brutal prison in a very counterproductive way. So there's a prison in Bathurst. I performed a theatre show in the prison, and had visited some prisoners in there. I had some friends who had a share house that was basically just down the road from the prison, and they're like, "Boy, howdy, this seems risky. Like, if there was a prison break, the risk of a desperate person breaking into our place and taking hostages is kind of high." And I went, "Yeah." I mean, you could argue that they wouldn't want to hang around, just want to get away. But if they thought they're going to get caught, they might be desperate. And yeah, they see a house that they can just kick the door in and take some hostages and make demands. Definitely a risk. Celtic, at least the second or third escape since it opened, meant to hold medium and low. Yeah. You do tend to get more breakouts from medium and low security. But okay. So this, besides looking really nice, is a winner taste-wise. It's an interesting and complex clarified cocktail. Winner. Okay, I like that, because it's easy to make something really. You just make a really sweet cocktail and a clarified cocktail, and it's like, oh, this is the best thing ever, because it's just this yummy, sweet flavor with a sort of creamy mouthfeel, and you basically don't taste the alcohol, or the alcohol taste is incredibly subdued, and it's a seductive thing. So yeah, I was thinking of not just gonna make a cocktail as well. I actually just had an idea of. I have a couple of barrel-aged gins that I usually make an old-fashioned with. I was thinking maybe with a liqueur, a barrel-aged gin. That could work, yes. All right, I have an idea for an old-fashioned variation with gin. So, yeah, I'm like sort of double overthinking this at the moment. Ooh, if you had to make a surprise drink for me, what would you do? I would have concerns. Something like dog food and hot sauce. Thinking presentation. Oh, okay. We're talking about the Despacito now. This is where we want to pour something. A drink by the pool drink. So like tequila sunrise. I think the Pasito is relatively clear. I think it's like a yellowy orange color. So if we poured something heavy and red, it would flow down through it. So like a sweet red liqueur. The other thing is, this stuff. Oh, how about Despacito highball? And we pour this stuff over the top. And that's really red. And we'll go through. Pretend it's grenadine. Because, I mean, you could experiment. You could do... If you do something alcoholic and light, it'll float on top. You could try the cherry syrup. That would fall straight to the bottom. Could do a couple of dashes of Peychaud's bitters, which is very bright red. And then it'd just be a red float on the top. Yeah, that's the stuff. Tequila sunrise. Yes, well, there is, of course, a tequila sunset drink as well. But all right, so that red stuff. So we make the Despacito. It just tequila and slow gin. I've actually got a really specific one I'm going to use, an orange gin. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. I mean, let's look it up. We'll go on Difford's guide. He's fussy, but all right. So let's have a look what he has here. All right, Difford's guide. Let's go tequila. Tequila sunrise. Okay. The original tequila sunrise. Fuck off ads, honestly. So tequila, lime juice, grenadine, creme de cassis, soda water. Okay. So pour the first 5 ingredients into a glass filled with ice, top with soda water. Okay, so they're not even going for... Okay. That's tequila sun. Actually, I'm going to go tequila sun and see what comes up. Search results. Fuck off with those fucking ads. Yeah, so he's got tequila sunrise and tequila sunset. So, okay. So yeah, this is the one with the grenadine. There you go. So it's creme de cassis, tequila, orange curacao, lime juice, and orange juice. So, it's saying you pour the grenadine and cassis, which are the two red things, into the ice-filled glass first, then shake everything else and pour it over the top. Okay, so you pour the red things in the bottom and then pour the others over the top. So that's tequila sunrise. I just realize I'm doing this the long way, but it's tequila sunset. Ew, that's comparatively boring looking. Wow, that is comparatively boring looking. Tequila, lemon juice, honey syrup, topped with soda water. Okay, but what does liquor.com say? Do the same search. We go tequila sun. What comes up? Ranch water. What a fun name for it. Fuck off with the ads. Jesus Christ. Nyogo. Wait, what? Wait. Did it not come up? Okay, what the fuck? Try again. Okay, so it's tequila sunset. Do they have tequila sunset? The history and secrets of the tequila sunrise. All right, so they don't have a tequila sunset. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to go out on a limb that the tequila sunset was kind of boring looking anyway. Yeah, no, it did look like my side. Damn, Daniel. Back with the white vans. Have I ever come across a method of infusing? Oh, that's really common. You just get cannabis oil, hash oil. People definitely do that. Who should be in the naughty quarter longest? Me because the last Friday. Definitely you because of the way you act in general. I was just in the naughty corner last Friday. Okay. So we could do it tequila sunrise style. Pour red stuff in the bottom, fill it with ice, and then pour the other stuff over the top. I reckon that's what to do. So make the Desposito with the red stuff in the bottom, and then fill with ice. I got one can of Pasito that is an indeterminate number of years old, but years old. But just the one, which I'm kind of assuming is okay. You like the syrup idea? Yeah, I've done that with fizzy drinks before. I mean, that's why I had the idea again, because I thought, anyway, I'm going to make this gin drink. Life is hard. So I actually have Starward barrel-aged gin. I'm going to do this. I am going to put a little bit of sugar syrup in here. Okay. For a sputter out. Okay, barrel aged gin. And just to make stuff interesting, fruity gin. This is actually a slow gin I made myself. I mixed a few gins with lily pilly, ryeberry that I was using in syrups. This is my own slow gin. Oh, we got a bit of residue. Oh, maybe I should filter this. Yeah, maybe I should. Not tonight. Try and remember. Do it tomorrow. Just run it through a coffee filter. So a bit of fruity gin as well. Because I'm a fruity boy. And get some garnishes. Do I like fruity flavored gin? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that was a real one-off from a couple of years ago. It was like aged in Starward whiskey barrels. Hey Rays, how's it going? What's up? Where did I put the cherries? I want some cherries. And I want some orange peel. Where did I put my... No, where did I put that so far away? I want that. Peeler. And hello, Hannah. How are you doing? And I'm going to do 2 because why not? Okay. This. Gotta get rid of some of the pith. Is it just you or does Trump's let's move on different country start? Yeah, I mean, the old history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes things. Like, historians are literally going, ooh, this is some 1930s Germany shit. Right through to Hitler pardoning a bunch of Nazi activists who'd been imprisoned for their part in his failed coup attempt, also known as the Beer Hall Putsch. But in the 1920s, Hitler attempted a coup and it failed. And then he was jailed. And everyone said, like, oh, he learned his lesson. He won't do anything bad from now on. Well, hey. My goodness. We humans, what exactly is wrong with us? Honestly, I genuinely don't know. Oh, yes, you're doing some work. Why not? Need some kind of throw water on. Oh God, yeah. We've been getting a hot enough summer. You always get way hotter summers, but we're getting another little heat wave starting this weekend. He served his time, and people said he'd learned his lesson, and he wouldn't be naughty anymore. And he'll have to, we'll just go, hey, America, this is serious. Yeah, it's just like, we are just going to, I think a lot of people forgot that Trump's first run, it was just something absolutely fucking unhinged every other day, from just a little bit weird to extremely fucked up. And it just kept happening. And I feel like we are accelerating into the extremely fucked up stage now. He maybe did write Mein Kampf in jail. I'm not 100% sure. You say, okay, I was being sarcastic the way I said it, but that was why he was let out. People, you can actually find editorials from media around the world like, oh, Hitler won't do anything bad now. He learned his lesson. What's wrong with us humans? Still what's wrong with you? Your mum's wondering too. Damn. Yeah, it's a whole thing. What crashed, Safa? Nothing crashed for me. I don't know what you're saying. All right. I'm going to do my little creative gin old-fashioned. Oh, hell yeah. Damn. Oh, that is really tasty. That's yum. I do like barrel-aged gins. I've got one from Steve the Bartender's uh, distilling company, Three Pillars. No, what did I say? Three Pillars. It's Four Pillars, and that's not Steve. Threefold is Steve's. But yeah, the Starwood barrel aged gin is actually kind of like a very light whiskey. It's quite nice. And you think, God, went humans. Yeah, fucked up monkeys with anxiety, definitely. I did see that. Yeah, a Black Hawk and a passenger plane crashed just outside the airport. Like, yikes. Again, with the irony raised, but I don't know if anyone remembers. Oh God, what's her name? Candace. Candace, what's her name? Who the black woman who simps for Trump? She literally said, "You know what? It would have been okay if Hitler just wanted to have his policies inside Germany. He wanted to make Germany great again. It became a problem when he wanted to take over the world." And it's just like, wow, wow, wow. That is a take. That is a hell of a take. That so long as he doesn't do it to us, it's okay. It's like, damn, several million Jewish people have want to have a word with you. Candace Owens, thank you all for telling me that. Hoping Trump won't start World War III. I mean, yeah, hopefully not. But I mean, it's just he just says and does unhinged things on the regular. Actually, God, this is really good. I really like the little bit of fruitiness I added to it. Oh man, that's some tasty stuff. Trump literally models his behavior on the Nazi Party propaganda machine. He has people who are unashamed Hitler-loving neo-Nazis working for him. Well, yes, being backed by very stupid people. It just remains to be seen what happens. You know, I'm not even going to try to predict anything. It's all signs point to bad. So here I am actually predicting, having just said I wouldn't. I'm not going to predict anything specific because it's too complex, but in really simple terms, all things point to bad because there are already, like in 1 week, bad things. So it's just going to get worse. Yes, you know, jokes aside, I hate Nazis. Huge fan of Freedom and Ice and Eagles. Yes. Again, Putin is an out and out authoritarian who I would think absolutely admires Hitler's style. No two ways about it. And I came across a lot of videos, found really interesting. Americans really fed the idea. Oh, yeah. No, the whole manifest destiny, greatest nation on earth, is weird and unsettling. If there are no consequences, what would you do to Trump and his followers? You asked me that the other night. Look, imprison them, honestly. Absolutely remove them from power. Trump is a criminal dozens of times over. You know, take your pick. Fermenting an insurrection, too many financial crimes to count, too many sexual assaults to count. He is just a straight cut and dried criminal who should be imprisoned. And basically, all these cronies should be too. Yeah, the entire rest of the world does kind of look at it and go, what? Well, that'd be another thing, Hannah. Put Trump and his cronies on an island, see how long they last. Well, it's funny, Safa, because the US Constitution specifically separates church and state, but very much from the 20th century on, Christianity has been dominantly linked to the US political system. But yes, technically, constitutionally, there's a separation of church and state. Oh, Trump's never going to jail. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to go, oh, he'll pay. No, he's never going to pay the price. He just isn't. God, here's me hoping to be proved wrong, but he's never going to pay the price. And anyone who goes, oh, yeah, there's impeachment and blah, blah, it's stupid. Shut the fuck up. Well, it was literally at one point legally, hard and fast, only the land of the free. Well, for a while it was Christian white men who owned property were the only ones who had any rights. Hitler was out of prison when he ran for office. I don't know the history that well, but I know he was out of prison. So, you can go and look up the whole sorry story. Or even just listen, there's some fun. Let me look up Behind the Bastards pods on Hitler. Let's see if I can do a search. Oh, actually, I won't even do it on the podcast thing. I'll see if I can find it. We go Behind the Bastards podcast. And we'll just say Hitler. How many Hitler podcasts do they have? We've got Hitler's drug problem. Hitler's young adult fiction fangirl. Yes, that was a fun one. And that's from ages ago, from 2018. People also search for Behind the Bastards controversy. Ooh, what comes up if you search that? Okay, I'm going to tell this person to fuck off. Sorry, I'm thinking. No, I can't be bothered reading all that. I just saw things like, it's not a comedy podcast or a history podcast. It's a dissertation in defense of anarchy and abolition. No, fuck off. Oh, and sad fuckheads who go, oh, it's all political. Shut the fuck up, you fucking dweebs. Where are we? iHeart. If I just go on the iHeart site. Hitler. No, Hitler bastards. No, okay, none of that shit's working. Okay, I don't remember. I'm sure they did one on the beer hall putsch. Yes, Safa. Everyone knew Hitler had been to jail. It was very, and they knew he'd been to jail for attempting to overthrow the government. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, just fucking whiny people. Honestly, I don't know if it's completely accurate to call Robert Evans an anarchist. Uh, he certainly has a lot of views that small L liberals would get freaked out by, from prison abolition to radically reducing the power of the government. But he's also actively encouraged people to support particular political candidates. So he's not a nihilist. So what the hey? So when I get angry, it's a childhood memory unlocked. Oh my god! You know he used to on social media call himself the other Robert Evans because very famous movie producer who was behind a heap of big films in the 70s, particular Robert Evans, hell of a character, such a fucking Hollywood guy, mad coke fiend. Um, so Robert Evans, who does Behind the Bastards, used to call himself the other Robert Evans on social media. Then the Hollywood Robert Evans died, so he changed his tagline to the only Robert Evans, which is pretty good. Oh, yeah. It's like, okay, obviously my nemesis on the political world are right wingers, bigots, racists. They don't have to be, right up in the Nazi realm. But just obnoxious conservatives, bigots, racists, all that sort of shit. They're my obvious nemesis. But geez, you know what winds me up? The fucking centrists, middle of the road, or people who think they're progressive, but when you start promoting, hey, the system is fundamentally broken and needs to be fucking overturned, they freak out. That's why it's kind of like you see that in Australian Labor, UK Labor, US Democrats. They're like weak as piss, and the Conservatives just walk all over them. I don't think so. Certainly never paid for cocaine. Let me have power like Trump and don't go to prison. Oh my God. But again, okay, the one thing is like Biden did fuck nothing in his area, and the Democrats are always so fucking timid. And Trump, lunatic that he is, just goes, "Hey, executive, I'm doing this incredibly extreme thing. No one's going to stop me. I'm going to do this incredibly extreme. No one's going to stop me." That's what Democrats have to do. That's what Labor has to do. Just go like, "Hey, this is a problem. I have the power to fix it. I'm unilaterally saying this is what's going to happen." In Minecraft, well, let's just say I knew someone back in, like, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s, rave scene in Sydney. Speed and hallucinogens like acid was declared to be fun because speed would make you go all night, and the acid would make you see wacky shit all night. So sorry, I clicked on here. Home for the oldie. When you take pixie discs, often remember parts of the movie. Oh, good look. I still don't think I've sat through The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, Her Lover. That was such a hyped art house film, like in my early 20s. And I don't think I've ever sat through it. I know I've seen bits of it. I know it's been on video at someone's place. but I don't think I've ever actually sat through it. Yeah, well, spoiler alert for a 40-year-old film, don't tell anyone the ending. I remember the ending. Yeah. Okay, that's weird. I was super confused because I've been reorganizing stuff. I'm getting super fucking organized. Oh my God. Yes. AIDS didn't do drugs. Drugs did AIDS. My God, he was really into cocaine at one point. And he's saying to me like, at one point, like a cocaine party, and he may have given me a line. That's why I'm saying I don't think I did cocaine. I definitely never paid for cocaine. But because he wasn't working and I was, and I was going like, oh well, let's have a party then, and I'll foot the bill. And then he said like, how much? And he was saying like $800, and I just said, get fucked. Not spending $800 on one night. What the fuck are you talking about? That's ridiculous. Did he do whippets? Oh yeah, no, that was his pain relief at one point. Whippets, and then he did too much of them and and they really fucked him up. It's like you have to do so many whippets to suffer ill effects from them, and some people just do. Your NBN was out, and you got $2 credit back. Yeehaw! You are what you eat. AC was ecstasy. Yeah. I think his ashes would be a controlled substance, quite honestly, Kelty. That's right. You're shocked he would just do it on the stream. I haven't seen Musical Aviator for a little while. He might be busy. Well, that was always my thing too. I'm always going to carry on. I don't have a non-alcoholic drink. I'm going to go out and get a cloth because I cleaned this all up and then I just spilt cherry syrup here. I'm just going to end up putting my arm in it and getting really sticky. So I'm going to disappear for a minute, get a non-alcoholic beverage and a cloth to clean up this cherry syrup. Won't be long. Oh dear. Okay. I didn't get the cloth. I'm such a fucking idiot. Okay. All right. Dang it. All right, clean up, man. That cherry syrup is some messy shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, sending some love to Paddy because he's in the hospital at the moment. Yeah, he still watches in stealth. I think he's just busy with stuff. Honestly, it's really tasty. It's just I don't know what else is on the desk. Today, you went to the local lake and dipped my feet in the water. Lots of people with dogs and a jet ski. You know what? I'm going to pour this mineral water. I was going to think I can last to the end of the stream without. I need to take a pee. Drink a little bit of that water. Whew. All right. Even just the sound of that pouring makes me want to pee more. So I'm going to do that. This is a very old shirt. This is from the first year I was buying these shirts, Kelty. Oh, man, I don't know why I was trying to convince myself I could survive without peeing. I could not. My God. Oh, yeah, Paddy's getting a slice and dice. Dubbo on the map looks like a star on the Google map. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Celtic. So this was the first and for ages the only tiki shirt I had. Now I've got like half a dozen tiki or tiki adjacent shirt designs. But this was my only tiki shirt for ages. So I don't even know how long I've been buying these. Sometime during COVID. So maybe as long as 4 years ago I started getting these shirts. So this shirt might be 4 years old. I didn't really keep a record of it. Well, like I said, just waiting for Trump to crash the US economy so the Australian dollar gets closer to being worth a US dollar. And then the shirt sites will be cheap enough for me to get more shirts because they're just stupid expensive at the moment. Because it's tied to their prices are tied to the US dollar. Oh yes, while we're asking our standard questions, what did I have for dinner? I had this chicken Alfredo pasta bake that I got from the supermarket. Yeah, same thing. I was at the supermarket and she said, "What's on special? This is on special." Yeah, that was like Dubbo. 5 highways go through Dubbo, and there were always lots of motels and like way more than you'd expect for the population motels because it was a stopping off point. Like it's almost exactly halfway between Melbourne and Brisbane if you're taking the inland route. And yeah, it's just 5 highways intersect in Dubbo. Yeah, no, it's wild. It was always really weird. A Vegemite shirt. Neat. And you're buying knives, Bowie knives, or Bowie as Americans insist on saying. Yeah, like I say, Celtic, I just think now's a bad time to buy these shirts because they're tied to the US dollar, which makes them expensive because the Australian dollar is shit. Oh, we would have so many trucks coming through Dubbo. Ah, why not? You know what I'm leaning towards, which I'm going to do at some point. There's a site that I've used a couple times in the past called Print All Over Me. And it's like if you put a high definition design up on the site, it can be on anything. And there's like I've worn them before. the jumpsuit that has one of the old Angry Aussie cartoons on it. I've a few things from Print All Over Me. And so I've been thinking of just, getting an original high quality cocktail design, because all these shirts are short sleeved. Some of the websites I buy from do have some of the cocktail shirts in long sleeve. I don't have any long sleeved cocktail shirts, but I'm thinking of getting a high quality original cocktail design and getting it put on some stuff at Print All Over Me. Is there a good Vegemite cocktail? Okay, so Vegemite is very savory. So literally, okay, so I've still got some of the Vegemite vodka. And you can make a good martini with it, because you get dirty martinis. Vegemite's savory. Although you stir cocktail, either infuse gin or vodka with Vegemite, or shake it with it and strain it, and you get a dirty martini. Oh yeah, the duck. You mean the duck at the Angry Bar, or do you mean the actual photo of this bar? Which honestly would work. Yeah, now that you mention it. Okay, now I want to go and Print All Over Me. Print All Over Me. Yeah, PAOM.com. Print All Over Me. Oh God, I have an account on there and I can't remember it. Oof, no, to create something, they want you to have an account. Okay. Fucking... Jesus, I think it remembered me. Let's see if this is right. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. So, oh my God, I actually put it on there. That's why. Okay, here we go. I must have done this on another stream. Look, it's already in my asset library on Print All Over Me. Okay, so we go create. So loading the designer. Load. Okay, so t-shirts are kind of obvious. Long shirts, leggings, bags, sweatpants, caps, bomber jackets. This is a raincoat, singlet, yoga pants, a mask, a robe dress, clutch, skirts, jumpsuit, which I've done before. Just want like a shirt, a long sleeve shirt. What they call it? A kid's unitard. That was a Ralph Wiggum joke at one time, wasn't it? I got the actual trench coat. I think it's just in the cupboard there. What's this one called? Tank top, sweatpants, sweatshirt dress, freaking jumpsuit. Okay. No, pajama top. I don't want a pajama top. Another cotton trench coat. Tracksuit jacket. I just want to... Here we go. Men's button down. Yes. Okay, men's button down. Layers. Add image. This one. See, now, okay, now you stretch it and stretch it and fucking stretch it. Look at that. Look at that. How cool a shirt would that be? Button down shirt. How cool would that be? I'm actually not sure where they're made. So, finalize. Angry. Wait, I'm typing back. Angry bar duck. Yep, I own the copyright to this. Finishing. Wow, that would cost $82. I am not spending $82 on that. They make it from XXS to, what's that, 4XL? Damn. I'm just not. It says printed on both sides. No. So it's on the, I mean, honestly, good fucking shirt though. What do you mean too long? It's just a long sleeve shirt. No, I think that's in Australian dollars. God, if it's in American dollars, that's really expensive. Cotton shirting. Machine wash cold with similar colors and hang dry. I don't know how to work out. I think it's in Australian dollars, but I don't know how to tell. Oh, yes. Production fulfillment, Shanghai and Georgia. Georgia in the US, I think. So I think, yeah, everything's made in China. Yep. Okay. I don't know how to tell if it's Australian dollars or US dollars. Yeah, $82 dues is too much, man. You can tell I'm a cheap bastard that I don't want to spend $82 on a shirt. But I also think their prices might be tied to the US dollar. So if the Australian dollar was closer to the US dollar, it'd be cheaper. Oh, Madam Butterfly. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. You just looked up the conversion. Although I could put the link in, and if you look it up from an American site, Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this link in. And, oh yeah, it's too much for me. Madam Butterfly, click on that link. And because you're in the US, it should show you the price in US dollars. Oh, damn. Okay, but that's fun. I do like how it looked. And well, look, I saved myself some money by not getting a lotto ticket tonight. Even though I did notice they were saying it's for a big amount. Holy titty fucking Christ. Oz Lotto's $100 million? Fuck me. Damn. That means there's always a guy at work. Maybe he's on leave, but there's a guy who always says, let's do a fucking syndicate. And I don't wanna, but it's just like I feel like I have to because it's like I swear to God, if someone said be in a syndicate and I said no, and then that syndicate fucking won, I would just be like, oh, bang. Not literally, but emotionally, that's where I'd be. Fear of missing out is very big. So very, very big. So, but I didn't see an email from that guy this week. So maybe he's on leave, or maybe he's decided not to do it anymore. I don't know. I don't know which of these it would be. But yeah. Still said 82. So I think maybe that's in US dollars, which is ridiculous. That is a lot of money. 82 US dollars is fucking wild. But I suppose it's like you're paying for something being completely unique. And because the ones I've got, they're really good quality. So it's like, print on demand. It's an expensive thing to do. Damn. Ooh, I know there are other ones. Wait, okay. So the Australian one is called Red Bubble. Red Bubble online marketplace. Okay. So there's actually an office in there. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything telling me. Maybe if I'd placed an order, I might have been able to say the currency to know how many dollary dues it was. So look at this one. This is a Redbubble. Which I don't know if it's an Australian company, but they do actually have 20% off if I sign up. Okay. So clothing. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, socks, dresses, tank tops. So they don't sell that. Again, a button-down shirt, that's an expensive item. T-shirts. Men's T-shirts. All right. So the men's T-shirts are about $28. They're ranging from $25 to $28. Okay, but I'm not a t-shirt guy anymore. I'm a button-up shirt guy. I used to be a t-shirt guy. Which the duck angry bar pick? I can easily do that. You're going to try your place, okay? I assume Discord's going to do it in the right resolution. In general, I'm pretty sure I've got it on this computer. Let me see. Damn, Daniel. Okay, what am I doing? I'm looking for the duck bar pick on this laptop. And I don't know where it is. Could be in a couple of directories. Look at all this shite. Jumpin' Jack Flash, it's a gas. All these things from when I was dabbling with the AI image generation. Before my artist friends pointed out that it was shitty. I don't want to upset my artist friends, so I won't do that anymore. I should delete a bunch of these images and it would make it fucking easier to find things. Wait, found it. Hey, that's a 2 megabyte image. That's a decent size image. All right, I put it in general. I put the image in the general section on. Oh, like literally my bar? Sorry. Okay. I'll do that too. That is the picture of my bar. There we go. All right, I put the picture of my bar there as well. So hopefully what you're after is there. Put it there. Oh, God damn. All right. You know what? I'm going to clean off. The bed, which is over there, is almost cleared. There's actually only a couple of things on it. And I'll actually be able to sleep on it tomorrow night if I'm up late getting fucking hammered. And I just have to stumble 2 steps that way to go to sleep. Which, man, would have been handy last Friday night, I tell you what. God, I was... Okay, this is one of the measures of how drunk I was last Friday night is that I thought stumbling into bed with Mrs. Angry was a good idea. So I was breaking one of my own rules, but I was drunk enough to forget that. The duck bar picture, that was Mizm Creations, the person who did some graphics for my YouTube channel. They just did it one night, like, hey, I was just mucking around and I did this. Yes. Well, the super obvious measure of how drunk I was is how I just kept repeating I needed to get some ice. But yeah, another one was that I thought it was a good idea to stumble into bed with Mrs. Angry. Because I go, whereas now I can just go like, I just gotta go here. And just, a couple of steps up there. Yeah, I've moved almost everything. I don't have to move many other things. Well, you know what I have ready for tomorrow night? This whiskey bottle. Because this is one of the cheap Coles whiskies. And it's the one that's been in the barrel for 4 months. And I'm going to decant it tomorrow night and see what it tastes like. Because the other cheap whiskey tasted way better after it had been in the barrel for 4 months. And not that I remembered at the time, but yes, I woke up Mrs. Angry because she was laughing at like I was so fucking drunk. At one point, I was just sitting on the floor in the bedroom because I'd like been trying to disrobe and slipped off the bed. I'm just sitting on the floor going, ugh. And it was some effort of willpower to get to bed. But I put my fucking CPAP machine on properly. So that was a pretty good effort on my part. Sorry, I'm wearing like my pajama pants and slippers under here, and just adjusting my slippers. And I remember, oh, that's right. I ordered some snazzy shoes and slippers online from a place where Mrs. Angry got some shoes and slippers, and she said they're the best ever. I say, yes. I straight up Barnaby Joyced it. So, which I think is one step beyond being Tim Smithed. I think, that could be the idiom. It's like Tim Smith is you're just pissed. Barnaby Joyced is when you're falling over, which is what I was doing on Friday. Nude sleeper. I am an advocate of nude sleeping because it's easier to regulate your body temperature that way. And I don't know, I just think it's more comfortable. Also, it guarantees if there's ever a home invasion in the middle of the night, I'll scare the shit out of them and they'll run away. If nude me comes out when the home invaders break into the house, they're just going to be, whoop, nope. And the home invasion will be over because they ain't gonna want this nude. That's my story. Did I slip? I don't fucking know. I think it was just like I was finding the coordination of disrobing so difficult that and I don't know, I missed the bed when I went to sit on it. I don't know the specifics of how I ended up on the floor. Sleeping your undies? Yeah, it's all good. I like everything free and easy, swinging in the breeze. Yeah. I think last Friday night may have been one of my least sexy disrobings ever. And there's probably a bit of competition for my least sexy disrobings, quite honestly. But last Friday night, I suspect, right up there. Just not sexy. Clumsy and awkward was the vibe, I think. So I'm trying to think what else I can put. I got, look, the chickens are over here. Oh, you can't even actually see them on that angle. Yeah, I think I might put the chickens just here so I can get them easily. Oh shit, getting tangled up in power cords. It's the one thing I need. Some way to arrange power cords better. Just put that there and push these, move that all the way over there. Yep, okay. I got things in prominent places that don't need to be in prominent places. Let's get the chickens. Chickens. Okay. Chickens. You can see the chicken feet. Wait, what? Oh, I missed one. Didn't even realize I'd lost one. There's still one over there. Damn. Come here. All right. Chickens. Yeah, no, but I need to be able to. The power cable is attached to the ring light, and I need to be able to move it around, so the power cable can't be fixed. What do we got here? Put that in. Is that going to fit in there? There we go. Chickens. But I'm going to put them over here. But they're out of the way. But I can get them easily if I want them. All right, there's actually only a couple more things here. Oh, this should be in a Wacom tablet. Oh, a Mignon thing. This just shouldn't be here. Poog Mahoon. I'm just going to put that in there and that in there. That's all good. Oh, wow. What? You tried to get something made as $183. Damn. Write a book about. Yeah, the trouble is I don't remember. Or it's on video, so I don't have to remember it. Short sleeve custom design. That's fucked. What site was that? No, it's like, you know, on the scale of things, that price for that button-down shirt is not that expensive. Oh my God, I said, Celtic, I am going to send you this. I still have in the manila folder that Dalek to Victory thing, little jigsaw puzzle for you to work out. 5x3, I think that is. What is over there? Oh, the on-air sign. I have to work out something with the on-air sign, I think. Maybe I could hang the on-air sign here. Maybe I could. Damn. That would actually be good if I could do that. Over this way. This Trump cards game, someone sent me. Possibly Justin? I don't remember. It's like Cards Against Humanity, but themed around Donald Trump. I don't even remember what sort of things are on here. So if I get a card from here, what's on here? Okay. Oh yeah, it is like Cards Against Humanity. So one from here and one from here. So play. This is how will Trump help America start winning against Mother Nature again? And the answer here is a miniature therapy horse. No, that doesn't work. See if I've got one that fits it. The Ku Klux Klan? No. That doesn't fit. How many are you supposed to have? Like 5 or something? Generosity. Anyway, this is not very good. I'm now suddenly remembering. This is not very good. Anyway, put that away somewhere. Now, the on-air sign. I might be able to like stick it there with some of these Velcro things. That could work. Right here. I think I've still got some of these Velcro things here. I do. I have a shit ton of them, in fact. Holds 7 kilograms. I don't know. Justin had a little bitch fit, and I don't know what he's doing. See, okay, here's the thing. I only think my opinion's right. Everyone only thinks their opinion's right. And all I said, and what I said was irrefutable, is it's like saying because a thing happened in the past, it will happen again in the future is bad logic. It doesn't make sense. Things don't work like that, particularly when circumstances have changed as much as they've changed. And he just had a little bitch fit about it. It was like, whatever, dude. I don't care. So actually, how much is there? No, when I'm talking, it's going to be covered up. But maybe I want to do it anyway. And I could, like when I leave, I could, even there be an on-air sign there. Or I could move Naughty Kid. Naughty Baby. I could move Naughty Baby and put on air here. Oh, I should do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. All right. This will be ready for tomorrow night. You're off to bed, Celtic? I'm off to bed soon. For the on-air sign. No, I think I'll move Naughty Baby. All right. So you have to let it settle a bit. So I think this will be ready for a run tomorrow night. Or maybe tonight. Maybe I could risk doing it tonight. All right. Just put this right in the middle. Stick that there. Yes, there's two things about me and my temper. As I always say, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. It's like religious people shouldn't ask me if I think religion's stupid, because I do. I don't particularly care if someone's religious, but if you're going to ask me, I'm going to answer. And the other thing is, if you're annoying me and I tell you you're annoying me and I say shut the fuck up and you don't, well, guess what comes next? Yes. Why do I get angry? Yeah, but in the middle, you just never see it. Oh, that was the first place I put it. And it's just, all it was an indistinct light. It has to be close so you can actually see it's an on-air sign. It's just got to do with, I don't know, someone who knows the physics of how video works would explain why when it's back there, it's just like a bright light. Whereas when it's closer, you can see what it is. I mean, like, is it plugged in? Oh God, it's a USB, is it? That's how long it's been since I've used it. I forgot it was a USB. There's no USB on there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to go look in some of the cable boxes if I have a fucking USB. Because I have several of them, but several of them are in use. I have to see if I've got one that's not in use. The answer is probably, honestly. What's down there? What's down there? Wait, where's my phone? I need a light. What's in here? No. I reckon I definitely have one somewhere. I just have to find it. Oh my God. Weird stuff that my kids left behind. I don't know if I've ever showed this one, but I want to show it now. Is there something in here? Windows 10, if I ever need a license key. Look at this. From like a an Asian shop. Yeah, it's Daiso. Those are erasers, like fish. They're funny. Anyway, right, I probably have one of those plugs somewhere, but not here. You had buffering. I don't get any indication here. No, he did not want the thumbs up. So it went out the front. And I think someone took it. All the hard waste went this morning. Or yesterday, in fact. No, it was this morning. I lose track of things. So that was extremely successful. And we opened up spaces. And there's all these other boxes I want to go through now. So we might do it again at somewhere around Easter. So where does this plug in? Oh, okay. I've got a USB hub here. So, okay. This is what it looks like. See, even here it's indistinct. Yeah, it's really indistinct. And you get here, you can see that it says on air. But you go back here and it just gets indistinct. That's weird because I used to have it. Oh, it needs a dark background. I need to put something black behind it. Like, as an example. Does that work? Yeah, I need to get something black and put behind it. And that might work. All right, that's a little project for me tomorrow. Like, instead of doing my job. All right. There must be some black card somewhere in the house. We have a ridiculous bunch of craft stuff around here. You never noticed what ribbon thing, by the by? I'm not sure what you're referring to. You're typing, Safa, honestly. Yes, we got the council to do a hard waste pickup, which we can do 3 times a year. Oh, I hadn't done anything with the space for ages. So the last thing, my left shoulder. What ribbon thing? I still don't know what we're talking about. Under the barrels. Oh, this. Sorry. Yes. I just put that up there this week. Madam Butterfly sent me this years ago at Halloween. Support zombies. Oh, you meant skip. No, we didn't get a skip. We got the council to come and pick it up. It's just on the nature strip. But yes, that ribbon's only been there, the last week. So I made more changes in the last week than I had in the last 6 months in this space. But yeah, I was so happy with how much stuff got taken by people because it's like, this seems useful, but I don't want it. And it would be a real shame to just throw it out. I hope someone takes it off the nature strip. See, my council will do it 3 times a year, and we haven't done it yet and it's financial year. So we can do it twice more before the end of June. We'll probably do it at least once. I was thinking maybe around Easter. Yeah, where the hell was that? And was it a button shirt or a T-shirt that you were looking at those prices? Because if it's a T-shirt, like Redbubble does it way cheaper. But yeah, even if a button shirt, bloody print all over me, does better prices than that. Actually, I think my print all over me things. Oh yeah, you have to mow the lawn on the thing. A button-down one, yeah, okay. Definitely more expensive than a T-shirt. But the long-sleeved one at print all over me was only $82. Should I have the print on me stuff in here, or did I put it somewhere else? No, it's here. Okay, so this, oh god, it's so stuck. Why is it stuck? Oh god, did I put a box on it? It's like it's stuck under something. Come on, god damn it. Okay. So this is the big deal. I did get some t-shirts made as well, but the jumpsuit. I'll do it on the back. That's easier. Oh no, wait, that's actually a bit fucked up on the back, but if I do up the zipper, wait a sec. You see, it's like, see, yeah, there you go, see? It's the old Angry Aussie icon. And it's in a jumpsuit that I can wear. Oh, I'm so silly. And I have a trench coat as well. But that's not here. It must be in another wardrobe. All right. That's just how silly I am. Oh. Yeah, jumpsuits. I'm not particularly fond of jumpsuits, actually. Yes, you know what the pick is. Yeah, that was like $140 or something, and I just got it on a whim. I thought it'd be funny. Oh, I think Mrs. Angry is going to bed. Where'd I put my phone? It's here. All right. So I've only got a couple of things to organize tomorrow. I've got to get a black card or black paper and put it on the back of this on-air sign. And then I can stick it there. And then only a couple of other things to clear. And I can sleep on this bed if necessary tomorrow. Which is, a good thing. Just slide from here to there to go to sleep. Long sleeve button down shirt. Yeah, well, honestly, if I was still contracting, I might actually get the $82 button down shirt, but I earned twice as much money when I was contracting. So, also, how is my liqueur going? Oh, nice. I'm just checking. The syrup has completely integrated. I don't have to, it's not sitting on the bottom. I don't have to shake it up anymore. A little taste test to see how it's going. That looks purple. It's very brown. Because it's my brown sugar syrup with whiskey, rum, and brandy. So brown, brown, and brown. There was a trick of the light if it looked purple. Yeah, well, I'm going to make Despacito, and I think with the sunrise thing, so I'll do it with the red stuff in the bottom, and then pour the other stuff on top. Yeah, no, and that's extremely sensible and admirable. I'm only drinking on days that end with a Y. Actually, I don't drink every day. Just every stream. Actually, but I established both when I had COVID and when I was on antibiotics, I can go a week or 2 weeks without drinking, and That doesn't upset me. So it's like, okay, I can stop whenever I want to. I just don't want to at the moment. Oh, wow. Okay, that's excellent exercise, though. Swimming, because it's low impact and a good workout. Whereas I go walking with Mrs. Angry, but walking, gym, etc., is high impact, high risk of injuring yourself. Whereas the pool is extremely good exercise, but also low impact, much less chance of injuring yourself. So that's a good choice. Do people still do water aerobics? Because that was clever, because the water provides resistance when you're moving. So it's actually a good workout. I used to do swimming a lot growing up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not good. There was a period when I did aerobics regularly, and it was working for me. A long time ago. This is a complex time in my life. Looking back, I think things were going on. Also, Fridays at your pool, aquarobics. Nice. Can't stand the music. That's the standard thing for aerobics, to have shit music, actually. But I just thought so, because I brought a whole thing of ice, because I was thinking of making cocktails. It's in a little thermos. Yeah. God, it doesn't fucking melt. Whatever. It's just frozen water. I don't want to stress over it. Ugh. Town doesn't have an indoor pool. That's kind of sucky. Oh, nice. So you got waterproof headphones, so you can have 80s alternative. Nice. I like that. All righty. Well, okay, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go to bed. And tomorrow night, Despacito night. Now we've nailed down how to do it. So, yeah, I reckon that's a goer. So I'll see you all ridgy-didge another time. Tomorrow night, if you're around, but sleepy bobos and... and Suffer, it is date night on Saturday night, so no stream on Saturday night. So bye.
You are totally